What is up, everyone? Hurricane Liz here, and we're about to get started. I'm just letting everybody know that I'm going live. So I'm live now, and as usual, I will be answering your questions as well as covering what I copped this week, what the community copped, and a lot more, a lot of what's going on in reselling, particularly in the year 2021. So we've got Jeff on board. We got Fabiano. What's up, guys? Fabiano asks, I was just wondering if you had a better email for me to send you something. Sure, it's info@then my name, lizherrera.com. You can send anything there. I will see it. And usually I personally, if I don't, my assistant does get that, who has direct access to me. So pretty much all your questions will be answered if they aren't already answered. I also did, a lot of people asked for the live chat to be enabled. So that should be enabled. You guys should now be able to see those questions come live on YouTube. So we will have those on live, and you'll be able to see them after with the live chat. And when the stream finishes, after when you rewatch the video, if you need to rewatch it, you will be able to see those questions come up live on the stream. Hopefully that gets things fixed, and hopefully I have finally figured it out. As you guys know, I am a tech dummy. But we got a lot of exciting things this week, including, I bet you never thought that you could make $100 a can off of one of America's favorite beverages. So we're going to talk about that beverage and a whole lot more. And I'm super fired up. As usual, you guys should be fired up. My cat's never fired up, but we're going to do this right now. And let's get started. If you guys at any point at this stream have any questions and or comments, just go ahead and post them. I usually answer them periodically throughout the time, and I will make sure that every single one of your question gets answered. It says, Steven says, do you have a link for the payment to the monthly Discord? Yeah, absolutely, Steven. I'll put that below. And in fact, anybody who comes on live here, I'm still going to let them into the 50% off deal just because that closed yesterday, but I'm feeling really generous. I'm fired up because I recently sold a PS5 still, and I'm still selling a lot of things on eBay, as you guys are going to see what I've sold so far. And then again, the usual people that are on here will know that I am right now only selling Pokemon and collecting Pokemon, actually, because a lot of Pokemon stuff you got to hold. You got to buy, you got to hold, and then you sell later on, and you reap the benefits and the rewards because usually it goes up 100 to 100%. So you get double your money on any Pokemon stuff. So right now I'm heavy into Pokemon, and I'm heavy into any type of sneakers, although I have not had the chance to go out there and source at Ross and Marshalls and places like that. I will try and get out there this week, but I have been on the sneakers app, and I have been trying to bot some shoes. So we'll talk about that because I'm getting readjusted into the botting world. I took about a 120-day break from it, so now I'm back. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. And what we're going to see is we're going to look at, just add it to the stream. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to start with the presentation. You guys are going to see what is going on here. So what do we got going on in the world right now of resell, right? Well, let's start off with what I talked about. Did you ever think that you would have the chance to make money drinking one of America's favorite beverages? Well, this is your chance. I'm going to show you guys right now a secret link where you can actually find out if this Red Bull is available in your neck of the woods. You can even pick it up in store, and then you can resell it on eBay for a huge profit. I'll show you what kind of profit we're talking about here in a second, but we're talking about none other than Red Bulls. Like who here drinks Red Bulls? Like I, for one, love Red Bull with some vodka. I know people say like, Liz, why in the hell do you drink Red Bull with vodka? Red Bull's an upper, vodka's a downer. Makes zero sense. I don't know. I got to be honest. I just love the taste of it. I love the taste of Red Bull with vodka, and I can throw back quite a few of those. And for some reason, I feel like I'm getting some kind of effect. But I will say this much. In the morning when I wake up with that hangover, it's usually a hangover full with anxiety. So it's probably not an idea for me to be drinking the Red Bull with vodka, but I do it anyways. And I like the sugar-free Red Bull vodka. But that's not the vodka we're talking about that will fetch you $100 per can. The vodka we are talking about is this Tangerine edition. It's an orange can. Red Bull has decided to completely say goodbye to this. They've given it the goodbye salute. They've given it its walking papers. They've given it a good, cold, hard, swift kick in the ass. Goodbye, Red Bull Tangerine. And as a result, these things are going hysterically well on the resale market. And let's take a look at what they've recently sold at and what's going on. So a can of, let's take a look at these. Can of 10 cans, $100. 24 12-ounce cans, $165 plus shipping, and 8 Red Bull 12 fluid ounces, $79.99. As I said before, the beautiful part is that in a little bit, I'm going to give you guys a URL that you can go to see if these Red Bulls are available in your neck of the woods. But let's talk about where you can get them. In case the URL has none available in your area, where can you cop these Red Bulls? It's unheard of. And I want to remind you guys and gals that a lot of times this happens with special edition food. In fact, recently we had the LeBron Wheaties, which are obviously in store for $5, reselling for upwards as much as $30 when the Lakers won the championship. And this will often happen with things that are no longer being sold. And I forget the word for it. Somebody can probably tell me what it's called, but there's a word that they say when it's no longer available for sale. Just off the top of my head, I can't think. And no, I did not have a Red Bull before this, so it's not because of that. I just can't think of the word. Discontinued. There it is, discontinued. When a food item, particularly a popular food item that has a cult following, is discontinued, you'll typically see this. I've seen this with Oreos. I've seen it with seasonal Oreos and seasonal other cookies and candies and things of that nature. When we usually have Halloween version candy corn Oreos or something of that nature, they will, once it's said and done and the season's over, the diehard fans of this particular food, of this particular drink, will pay a premium price for the item to be able to eat it all year round. This also happens with bodybuilding protein supplements. Recently, there's a company by the name of Ghost Nutrition or Ghost Lifestyle, and they always have once a year the coconut ice cream protein powder drop. That coconut ice cream will sell for $30, $40, something of that nature, and it'll resell in the secondary market anywhere between 65 and 70, and it only comes out once a year. So if you are smart enough or educated enough to know this simple thing, you can clearly go in there, grab a couple of them, and store them and double your money pretty quickly and easily once a year as soon as they run out. So that's the fantastic thing about it. Now let's talk about these Red Bulls. Tangerine flavor, orange can. If you guys did not see the pic, let's go back here and take a look for you. Once again, you can see what they look like. Orange can, silver on it, and it's tangerine edition. Now, obviously the sales are super, right? But where can we find them? Now, Walgreens has them available both in store and pick up in store. And I'm going to share with you guys the URL in a bit so you can see if it's available locally in your area. CVS has got them in store, so do local gas stations. And there's also another flavor doing well. Let me see. I think I did screenshot that second flavor, but both of those flavors have been discontinued. And the beautiful thing about these is these are a massive, massive, massive cop. If you have them in your area, go and buy them. The reason for that is just like the Aunt Jemima pancake mix, when they changed the entire label, these will eventually sell for a premium price because huge fans of them want to drink this still. And Red Bull, despite the fact that fans are creating a petition to bring back the Red Bull Tangerine because they already know that it's goner, Red Bull's not doing it, right? There's one reason or another Red Bull has axed this thing completely. So take it for what it's worth. Try and scoop up as many of these as you can. Store them, and then when you sell them, you will get a premium price. This isn't like a PS5 where they're just not making enough PS5s, and eventually the PS5s will all be out there, and they'll be at the regular price of $499.99 at any store, and you could walk into any store. This is a product that is discontinued and will no longer be out there. Therefore, the fans of that product will pay a premium price. Let's see if I screenshotted that second one. Yeah, here it is. This is the Red Bull Crisp Pear Edition. Sugar-free energy drink, discontinued, full cans. And you'll see that this is $55 and free shipping for four cans, $55. These are in store usually between, I think it's $2 at Walgreens after you buy a certain amount, or $3. And we will take a look here live in a second. So just take a look at this secret link that I'm going to share with you guys. And it's not really a secret link. I'll share it here in a minute, but let me first talk about what I sold. Let's talk about what I sold, and then we'll jump into the questions box, make sure nobody has any questions. And let's take a look what I sold. Past 31 days, as you can tell, I'm down around 100% in sales. Not 100, 50%. I don't know the math, but you guys, half. We'll just make it easy. Duh, right? Half sales, what I was doing during Christmas. I think I had 7,000, so maybe a little less, more than half. 27.35. You obviously see that I get jittery when it comes to math. And no, I didn't have a Red Bull, but I really don't know math that well. So, and here's what I've been selling. Back in the day, we recommended these Star Wars dolls that I was picking up at GameStop for $25. I've sold about 6 to 7 of those in the past 2 weeks. And I still have got all those actual, these Jordan cleats. You see, they say partially refunded. That's because I made a mistake. I sold them for $80. I made a mistake that I had the picture shown with the white under the bottom and they actually have red. So I reached out to the buyer, and I told him, hey, sorry, buddy, like I accidentally made a mistake. It was red on the bottom instead of white. He's like, that's fine as long as you can give me $8 back. And I was like, sure thing. Gave him $8 back, shipped these out to him. I picked these up for 20 bucks. So 20 bucks, sold them for 71, 72, minus all eBay's fees, made a pretty decent amount of money. Only held on to them for a couple days. This Jack Nicklaus Masters hat, picked those up for $12 at Marshall's, sold 2 of them to the same guy. So I've been selling quite a bit of things on eBay, not as much as before Christmas. Obviously, that's going to be the case. We are after Christmas, and I did manage to sell all the shoes that I had except for 1 pair that were on StockX or on GOAT. Those are all gone. So all the shoes that I have boxed, actually, I take it back. I have 2 more pairs of shoes, 1 on StockX, 1 on GOAT, and that'll be the last of all the shoes. So I desperately need to get out to Marshall's and Ross and or Burlington, which I have not had the ability to do yet, or start buying some shoes because I'm completely out. But altogether, did pretty darn well. And if you guys did not see the video yet on my absolute favorite site for a noob to start on, I do recommend to watch that. I talk comprehensively about StockX and GOAT and why they are my go-to sites for 2021 and beyond for newbies. They are the easiest sites to list on. eBay's like a pain in the ass. Sometimes I'm like, man, I got to list on eBay. Whew, like that's just like so much work. Same thing with Amazon. But with GOAT and StockX, I absolutely love the fact that I put it up on my phone and boom, we are off to the races. I can list something while I'm at the store, and I can even instantly get a payment and get paid immediately for just finding a shoe in store because people have already told StockX what they will pay for the shoe. So it's the easiest sites to sell on, people. If you're not on them, we covered this in a live not too long ago. So I highly recommend you look back at that, or you look back at the reasons why I say StockX and GOAT are the best ever and the reasons you should be on them in 2021. You can make a pretty decent amount of side income on those sites if you decide to jump on them. And again, like I said, the easiest sites to list on. So, all right, let's go into the questions box, and then I'm going to copy and paste this URL for you guys to actually look to see how we can pick up in store. So I'm going to come back over here into StreamYard, and you're going to see me go into full mode here. I'm going to answer all the questions. I see there's a lot more people on here. And then I'm going to share this URL, and we're going to go live together to see how many Red Bulls are in my area. And then you can use the URL and see how many Red Bulls are in your area. And you can calculate how much you can make because, as I said before, these things are discontinued. They're not going to be anymore. They're good as dead. And as a result, you will get money for them. So thank you for showing up. That's why I'm giving you guys this. It's going to be awesome. Good software for a repricer. There used to be one called App Eagle. Are you talking about Amazon or are you talking about eBay? Red Bull Vodka. Coffee for me, absolutely. But yeah, better than discontinued. Yeah, discontinued. Fabiano, you took the word right out of my mouth. Metalhead says it's limited edition. So there you go. Even though they're saying that it's discontinued, it's a limited edition, but the pair does say discontinued. I don't know if that's just like a marketer's ploy, a seller trying to take advantage of the fact that they're limited edition. But I do know this about limited edition stuff. Like, for example, with that protein powder we were talking about with Ghost Nutrition, I was willing to pay 65, 70 bucks for it because it was so delicious. So there's going to be a lot of people like me that will want their tangerine year round, and they will pay a premium price for their tangerine year round because they want to taste it year round. So there's a lot of people out there that got some money to toss around, and they'd rather toss it around at Tangerine Red Bull than they would, I don't know, wherever people toss around money stupidly. I'm pretty sure I could come up with about 10 different ways people toss around money stupidly. A lot of them are NSFW though. So let's keep it clean and let's jump back into the presentation. And let's look at the site. Let's look at the Walgreens site. So let me add that back in here. All right, let's look at Walgreens. Let's share my screen again and let's talk about Walgreens, right? Here we go. I'm at this URL. I'm going to share it with you guys right now. And you're going to see at the URL, it says 3 for $7 or 1 for $3.19. All right. So one in store, it says. So I'm going to go ahead and there should be a button here. I'm going to add for pickup. Check other stores. Let's check other stores. I'm in Miami, Florida. In stock stores only. Let's just see in stock. And it's available near me on Flagler, which I walk by almost every day. It's right by the gym I go to, as well as Third. They're both available for pickup. All through these stores, they're available for pickup. So if I go pick it up right here, no items added to your cart, quantity quantity exceeded. Let's see how many I have in my cart. I've got 10 already. So I've got 10 in my cart already for $24.97. I can go and pick them up on Flagler, and they should be ready to go. And if they don't have them on Flagler, I can try Third and so forth. So let me go and share this URL with you guys, and that way you guys can try and see if it's available in your area. And then let me know in the chat box, is there Red Bull's Tangerine available near you? Now, that's only for the Tangerine. I do not have the URL for the pear, but I'm pretty sure you could potentially go into Walgreens and search for the pear edition. The pear is not selling as well as the Tangerine, but I highly recommend you check out both. You might as well, if you're going to pick up one set of them, you might as well pick up both sets of them, right? Doesn't make any sense. So that is my gift to you guys that show up week in, week out. You get it first, hot off the press. You can use it, and you will 100% make money on this. There's no way you cannot make money, for the simple fact that Metalhead says it's limited edition. It's only going to be available till it's already gone, right? A lot of people are petitioning to add it to their regular rotation, but I'm telling you, with these limited edition things, it's very rare. That's like McDonald's having the McRib all year round. Like, who here loves them some McRib? Like, I know my brother, my mom used to absolutely love that McRib. And every November, it was well known in my family that that damn McRib was out, right? And I personally did not like the McRib. I don't like mystery meats. I pass on Taco Bell. I pass on McDonald's mystery meat. But my brother and my mom would go absolute batshit crazy over the McRib. So the McRib is only out for a limited time. And McDonald's fans, McRib fans go nuts during that period of time. They try and scarf down as many McRibs as possible. It happens, I'm telling you. Same thing with the Tangerine Edition Red Bull. So you guys are very welcome. Get out there and let me know either on this live in the comments or in the comments below on YouTube and or the next live that we do had. Did you cop the Tangerine orange drink? And I already gave you a couple places you could try and cop it, but just let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you like every now and then when I surprise you guys with something like that. I know for the longtime listeners, I gave the Walmart magic link that almost 100% of people got a PlayStation 5 for. So it was magical. There were some people that got as much as 17 in our group. So again, let me know. Give me your feedback on how you like that link. So, all right, let's go into the rest of the presentation. I got a bunch more to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into this presentation, and we're going to talk about a little bit more things. So obviously, Walgreens URL. Yeah. I don't even know how else to fist pump, whatever. All right, let's talk about what's been going on inside the group, who's been making money, who's been doing what. I obviously don't have any throwing money. I had to deposit it in the bank. It was time to make my credit card payment, so I couldn't keep that beautiful stack, even though I wanted to, just to throw it up during every live, but I decided what for, right? I've got plenty of proof by being able to show you the success of our members, which make me more proud than even me stuffing my pocket with all that money. So here we have one of our members. This is actually, this is a fantastic story. You guys are not going to believe me. I've been talking about vodka and Red Bull the whole time. Truth be told, that is a true story. I love me some vodka and Red Bull so much that I used to go to this bar very regularly in downtown Miami in my old building, and I became friends with all the bartenders there, right? This is one of them right here. This is one of the bartenders that I used to sit with at that bar almost every day, which kind of makes me an alcoholic almost. Sit with him all the freaking time. Well, guess what? I was so confident in this system that I got him in the group. He's in the group, and he has been selling things left and right. The other day ago, he sold a scooter. He sold a PS5. And right here, he sold a set of Bowflex dumbbells. And here's the cash money he got for them. He's super fired up. He's super excited. He lost his job as a bartender there. He went to another bar, didn't stay there that long, wasn't too fond of that place, and now is at a third place. But all along, he's got this terrific little side hustle that he can utilize no matter where he works at. He now has the power, being in that group, of being able to resell things, right? He's able to make money reselling things and make a nice little side hustle income. So in case his bartending job doesn't work out, or one day he'll be able to fund a bigger venture just through the reselling thing, because you can make a full-time income with it. Like, if you choose to make it a side hustle, fantastic. If not, you can make a full-time income with it. So here's another member. This is Chris. Chris has just tried almost everything there is to do on the internet, but Chris has finally been having some success. I've got 2 success posts from Chris that I'm going to share and showcase here. And Chris might even be on this live. I know he usually watches the replay, but Chris sold a PS5. And in fact, he was getting to the point where he could no longer get the PS5. He was getting frustrated. He had tried I don't know how many drops. And then he came on the live. I gave him the magic link and boom, he hit it. He hit the PS5. He decided to sell it. He decided he wasn't going to get high in his own supply, and he kept that baby. He didn't keep it. He kept it to sell it. And there's the sale right there for Chris. So congratulations, Chris. On the left, that's me. I practice what I preach. This was a PS5 that I sold after Christmas. This was on or around New Year's Eve. And the buyer picked it up for $850 cash, which is awesome. And on the right-hand side, here's the Apple AirPods, which we did talk about on this show not too long ago. And Chris, once again, sold them for $800. All in all, after everything was said and done, fees and everything, Chris made a total of $86 on the sale. And he got the notification of these AirPods from the Discord server, which I will show you guys in a minute because we've since expanded it and we're just about to go nuts adding Pokemon. And I do have a surprise for you guys, the long-term listeners of this show. I've got a couple Pokemon picks straight that I'm pulling from the server that will make you double your money if you hold them long enough. So we're going to talk about those here shortly. But let's see a couple more successes. I just put these in there. These were from last time, but I just love to see when people have success, including myself, who's right in the middle. That's the money I was tossing up. That's the money that I'll virtually toss up right now, right? Fantastic, exciting. I love to see other people have success, even more so than me have success. It's just an unbelievable feeling. So let's see what else we got to talk about. Let's talk about some shoe drops. I know that those you guys are saying like, Liz, you know, we want you to expand into shoes. Sometimes you got some good stuff. And here's what we have coming up on the 8th, which is tomorrow. So you will need the sneakers app. Right now I'm looking for my sneakers app so I can show you. It is the Nike app. It looks like this. It's got all sorts of sneakers on there. But these Air Max 97 Undefeated will be fire. And recall on the last episode, I showed you guys how can you tell a shoe will be fire by using StockX to pretty much tell you whether or not it will be good. So these will be dropping tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the sneakers app. If you do not have the sneakers app yet, make sure you grab it. Make sure you put it on the phone. And at 10 a.m., just show up and then hit you want to purchase it. And they'll put you into a raffle system after they ask you what size you want. And then you will either win or not. And if you win, they will charge your credit card. They'll send these out to you. And then you can quickly and easily sell them on StockX or GOAT. So Air Max 97 Undefeated January 8th. Now, last week we did talk about these. These is a toss-up between Kevin and I. I think these are a decent amount of lunch money, which means you'll make 20 or 30 bucks after everything's said and done. So I would definitely take that money. A lot of you might not want that. You might want bigger money. Kevin will pass on these. But again, the easiest way to check is what they are currently at on StockX. If they're showing a pretty decent amount over what they usually sell, which I think these higher ones, and I can't think of any name, right? Air Force Ones usually sell 170 to 190. I can't remember the actual price. It's been a while since I've purchased a pair of these on the sneakers app. I've lost raffle after raffle, so I haven't been too lucky on those raffles, although Kevin has been on a hot streak. And these on the 13th, these Dunk Lows will definitely sell extremely well. And I believe these might be a skate shop exclusive. I'm not 100% certain, but I will double check for you guys and let you guys know next time around. Now let's talk about these as well. I think these are going to be some lunch money and they're going to be a toss up, so they'll be okay. But I just wanted to remind you, I did talk about them last week. I even mentioned the name, but I usually just refer them by color. Like I just like to look at the color and I can tell by the color and or if I have them. And if it's a very special release, then I definitely will know the name of it. But these are just plain white. They look a little bit gray. So that's about all I say. But let's go and check into the questions box. And then I'm going to talk about the 2 Pokemon picks that I have for today. And then we'll say a goodbye after that. But I do want to show you guys the Discord server in a bit. So we definitely will go into the Discord server and I'll show you what's going on there. But let's see what we've got, if we've got any. Let's see. Fabiano says, Liz, you're a beautiful woman. Thank you. That's it. I'll get back to business. Oh, thank you so much, Troy. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I usually get the opposite of that. That usually happens after a couple of drinks, Troy, when you got beer goggles on, but I really appreciate that. Anybody else have questions? As usual, I will answer them in the comments section. So I do appreciate any comments or feedbacks or what else you guys would like to be. Because as I said before, I put this together for you and I try to make sure you're prepared to get out there and make some money because it's a terrific little side hustle. I didn't say you're going to make tens of thousands of dollars a month, and you certainly could if you put the energy and effort into it. I will be doing a reaction video to someone that has made tens of thousands of dollars selling heaters only. And we're talking about the heaters that I recommended in this live, and they managed to make over 40,000 plus selling just heaters alone during the winter. So there is another product that is up and coming that I will say this much. You can make that much money with it. So that's going to be fantastic. So Jeff ordered 3 Red Bull cans for pickup. Jeff, hell yeah, Jeff. I love it. I love the fact that you took action. I'm going to be fired up to hear about that, but there's no way you cannot succeed. Like people are going to drink them. They're consumables. They're tangerine Red Bull. They're $3 a can. It shouldn't be too difficult. And as soon as the supply starts to dwindle down and people realize they're gone, they will pay a premium price. So, all right, let's go back into the presentation and let's finish it off with my Pokemon picks. And now these are not Pokemon picks of the week. These are just random Pokemon things that I know will resell for a premium price. And I have resold some things very similarly in the past. And then we'll finish off by showing some of the new channels in the Discord group, including I'll show you when the Red Bull cans were called, which was last night in the Discord channel. So let's talk about Pokemon and what you can pick up right now and sell in the next couple months in order to make a really huge profit. And I will say this much. These are 2 of dozens and dozens of things at the present moment, brand new things being added daily that you could pick up and hold when it comes to Pokemon. So let's talk about Pokemon cards and one of the most valuable ways to increase the worth or the value of your Pokemon cards. That's by getting them graded by a company called PSA. So in order to see what PSA does, you can head on over to PSA card pricing, and you will have to know like what more or less your card will sell for. And the way that you can tell that is by going to eBay and see what similar cards sell for. So depending on what the value or the expected value of the card is going to be, that is how much you'll pay for them to grade the card. And what they basically do is they'll look at the card and they'll check to see any imperfections of the card, any bad edges or things of that nature. And then they'll grade it on a scale, usually 8, 9, or 10 being the highest, 10, of course, being the most perfect card that there is. And then they'll put it in a sleeve with the grade on it. So if I go over to eBay, I can go on over to eBay and I can look up a Charizard. Let's just look up any Charizard PSA. So here's a Charizard PSA 10. That's all I'm going to search. And you can see they're in this like nice little sleeve. Here's a PSA 10 gem mint, and they'll put it right in here. They'll grade it like that. It'll have the seal on there and everything. And then this card sells for way more than just a raw card. And when I say raw card, I mean just a plain Jane card with no grading, no nothing. It just came out straight from the wrapper. And when it's PSA graded, the value increases enormously. So when I talk about what the grade is here, I'm talking about you just had them judged by PSA, and that's how you gauge it. So this one was a 10. So let's go back to the presentation. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. All right, so PSA graded raises the value tremendously. So this first one that we're going to talk about is a Charizard EX, and it was released in a box from the Charizard EX in 2014. Now, as of yesterday, you can grab these on eBay under $25. There's a lot of them under $25. If you get this graded, depending on what grade it comes back at, these are the prices you'll be able to sell it at. A PSA graded 10 will fetch you $250, a PSA 9 will fetch you $150, and a PSA 8 will fetch you $85 plus. Now, those are just estimates. It could be a heck of a lot more than that, and it probably will because of the fire that Pokemon brings. And your turnaround time on this one is about 6 months. So remember, all the ones that I'm going to call out, you can currently purchase on eBay. And I will also give you guys a bonus one. I believe it's the Vivid Voltage Charizard deck. Right now, I believe it's $19.99. I can't remember how much I paid for them. Those in the next 3 months should be at $50. So those are readily available at Target. They're readily available. I believe I got some on Amazon, and I'm just stocking up on them. And I've showed them in a previous episode here. But right now, they're a pretty low price. They will sell for $50 in 3 months. So if you can sit on them for 3 months, you will more than double your money for those babies just by sitting on them for 3 months. It's that easy to make money with Pokemon. Everything almost doubles in 1 to 3 to 6 months. All right, here's the second one. Now, this is a booster pack, and this is how they used to sell Pokemon cards in the old day, with a single pack inside of this bubble thing. So this is a Call of Legends single seal blister. The target price on this right now, you will pay $250 for just one pack, but this will be worth $400 in 6 months. This is very rare right now. It's starting to become really rare. About last month, more or less, it was selling for $180. So I managed to grab a couple of these at $175, $180, one even at $190. And my expected turnaround time is 6 months, and I'm going to get $400 plus is what I think at least. So those are two. And again, the vivid voltage Charizard thing, and I don't have a picture of it. I showed it in a couple previous episodes, but that is the two Pokemon picks that I'm going to give you. So I will start to give you guys some more in the future. Let me know your feedback on what price point you would like me to hit on with those. Make sure that I help you guys try and make some money with those. Like it's pretty easy to make money with Pokemon. Any sucker can do it. And I know it's kind of overwhelming and there's so many different Pokemon cards out there, but it's pretty simple. Any Evolutions XY pack available out there right now is probably worth about $12.50 right now. They come in the Kanto Power boxes. They also come in the Jirachi box. So I've even got some like Jirachis back over there. I got one Jirachi. I bought them for $20 at Walmart. I bought as many as I could. And I believe it's got one Evolutions XY pack. So the pack will soon be worth $20 in the box. The rest of it is just profit, pure profit. So let's see what else we got in questions and see if I covered everybody's questions. Jeff said, just ordered 3. I'm new here. Where can I sell these drinks? On eBay. So eBay is the place that you sell the drinks. If you take a look right now on ebay.com and then look at completed items, you will see those Red Bull tangerines are selling extremely well. And they're not going to stop because, as I said before, people are going to drink them. More are going to run out, and they're done. They're limited editions. I don't know for how long. It could be just a set period of a couple weeks, a month, like the McRib. It could be anything like that. And they're gone after that for a while. So people that love to drink it will pay a premium price, just like I paid for that coconut ice cream protein powder from Ghost Nutrition. I mean, I want to drink it. I want to drink that protein powder every day. I don't care if I have to pay double, but it's the only way that I will stick to drinking the protein powder because the rest of them taste like sandpaper, right? Tastes like sandpaper. So I'm not going to drink anything but that coconut ice cream Ghost Nutrition drink, and it's only available for a certain small period of time during the year. So I will pay a premium price just to drink it in my protein shake. And I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls out there are stuck on one thing where you have to have it. Like obviously McRibs, there's only a set period of time. It's not like you can freeze a bunch in your freezer. And we do know that McDonald's hamburgers survive in a pocket for years and years without molding or anything, but I still wouldn't sink my teeth into one after it's been in my pocket for a month, right? And I think the same holds true for McRibs. I don't think there's anybody crazy enough to freeze them up. Javad says, can I remove my inventory from Amazon to eBay or Shopify and sell there? Let me see. Can I remove my inventory from Amazon to eBay? Of course, you can remove your inventory from anywhere and sell it anywhere. You just have to worry about how you're going to fulfill it. If you're selling on Amazon, if you're using FBA, they obviously fulfill. So you're going to have to figure out a way to fulfill it, Javad. But I don't know an easy way to do that other than manually do that. Jeff says, I'll post in the Discord. I have a Discord question. I'm already in Discord as Christian Home Solutions. No, if you're in there, you don't have to sign up again, Jeff. I mean, just jump on in there. You should be good to go. Let me see. If you have any questions, though, just reach out to me. I have spoken to you, Jeff, before one-on-one, so I do recall that. So, okay, any other questions? We've been on about 30 minutes, and that's about all I've got today. I really would want your guys' feedback. Let me know what you like best about this live. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments so I can make sure that I expand upon that or provide you guys with more things that are hot. Like, I mean, I will leave off here showing the Discord group so you guys can sort of see it and see what's going on. There's a couple things that we added, and I'll show you the Red Bulls that are over here. So the Red Bulls, we called those out last night where they were already available. They ended up in food deals, and I should have put them in another section, but I didn't. But here are the Red Bulls. This one also, here's a Red Bull Edition energy drink. This is the Red Edition energy drink. This one's doing well, very well too. They're available at Target. They're available at Ace Hardware. They're available at Fleet Farm. They're available at Vaughn's. They're available at a lot of different places. Walgreens. You can also use BrickSeek to figure out if Walmart has them. So I've showed you all those different tools before on this show. So I certainly hope that you guys utilize them. So BrickSeek, we've demonstrated that before. Walgreens, Target, Vaughn's, Ace Hardware, Fleet Farm, any local gas station, CVS might have them. Anywhere will have them. So keep an eye out for, they usually come in a 4-pack. And if you take a look at eBay and filter by sold listings, you will see that they are fetching a premium penny. And they're usually only like $2 something each one if you buy them in a full-on pack. So again, get out there, grab those up, scoop them up, sell them, and make some money. I will certainly be the most proud person of you. Carrie Ann says, thank you, Liz. You're the best. You're welcome, Carrie Ann. PS5 still a good cop. It is. Let's take a look. It's a good cop. Someone in our group just sold one for $786. So best way to be able to tell if something is still a good cop is what's your worst case scenario, right? So worst case scenario is you grab it, you sell it on StockX. If you get the plug, I still like the digital because you're going to see the numbers on these. So if we do this one, this right now, you can get 701 right now. Let's see if you make any money at all, right? And it really depends, again, also what kind of margins you're looking for. So 701, you're going to pay StockX. Let's see if I can even punch the numbers in at 0.125%. It's 87.62 minus 701 means you're going to get 613 and you pay 540. So you will get $73 instantly, putting 550 into there. So 73 divided by 550 is a 13% profit margin. So you just got to decide, is it worth it to me to do that? And I'll get paid by StockX in like a week and a half. Is that good? That's kind of entirely up to you. If you think 13% is too little or just enough. And let's take a look at the digital, which is the one that I say to buy right now. So 673 times 125 is 84 minus this one's only 430-ish. So that means if it's 430 minus, let's do the math. And again, like I tell you guys, I am terrible at this stuff. Like I shouldn't even be allowed to do it. 673, we end up getting 588 and I only paid 440. So on this digital, you earn $150 instantly. I've in fact got one sitting downstairs right now. I just got it. It just arrived. I'm probably going to just take this because I get $150. So $150 divided by the 673 means it's a 23%, 22% profit margin. So is it still a cop? If you're good with either the 13% or the 22%, you decide if you want to put your money into the PS5 for an instant sale and wait for a week and a half, or if you want to pass on it and look at something else. So again, that's kind of entirely up to you. Just scored some near me. Awesome. Fantastic. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question, Jeff, as to the PS5. But again, and I said this on the last show, I would go for the digitals right now. Like I didn't understand that, but it seems like most millennials and Gen X or Gen Z, whatever generation, Gen Z, I forget which one we're on, are taking the digital version. So they prefer that to the older people are taking like Gen Z and whoever else, baby boomers. I tell baby boomers are playing this. They're playing with their oxygen tank, right? They're taking the hardcore, the desktop, whatever it is, the physical version where you have to put the disc in there. So Love Always Tiffany got some Red Bulls. So yeah, let me know how those Red Bulls go, guys and girls. But other than that, your questions and comments, I always personally answer them. I'm glad you guys showed up. That's why I gave you the gift of Red Bull. Keep an eye out for those Red Bulls wherever you are. I just kind of gave you some extra stores there by looking into our group and seeing what was out there. And I'm going to keep working at getting this a little bit better organized. I should have it very well organized and adding the Pokemon this week. So if you're already a member, congratulations. You're about to enter a whole brand new world called Pokemon, which is so magical. You will thank me later that you got into it in 2021 and beyond. But other than that, have a fantastic afternoon. Questions and comments, as always, post them below. I always personally answer them, and I will see you guys in the next time. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Make some money. Make me proud.